we have been allowed permission by the city to do this, clearly, because they put up the barricades. The barricades are a good indication that we're allowed to be here.
No, the barricades is because there's a public safety. Obviously,
we're having issues with some of these protesters. We're not trying. We don't want people up here. Is there a supervisor here?
Yeah, me. It's public space. Everyone has the right to be there. That's
Okay.
the way it works.
Where's the superintendent?
Right, but this is not a permitted event. Anyone can walk.
Yeah, we have an understanding from the city that this is allowed, and so we're having some people up here that we don't want. Sure, yes, sir. How you doing? Good. It was my understanding that even without the permit, that the city was making accommodations for this event.
Yes.
And these protesters, these people who are up there right now, are in our secure area where our equipment is.
Do you remember when we met before?
Yes, sir.
Part of the problem was you said that you can talk to anybody and there wouldn't be a problem.
Sure.
But you wanted to mingle with them.
Yeah.
So that's what you have now.
Okay.
All right. So I don't know if that was your wish.
Well, my wish was for the police to actually work with us instead of just dictating top down and telling us how it was going to be.
Right.
And my understanding is that didn't happen.
And in doing that, you were going to get a permit.
Yes.
Which you did not.
We tried.
You did not get a permit.
Right.
Okay. So what is your wish now?
My understanding, this is where my understanding where the people were going to congregate, and this is where speakers were going to speak from.
Do you realize the Boston City buses?
There is no both sides. We have our advertised speakers who are coming here to speak. That's what this event's supposed to be for, and now they're molesting our equipment.
Okay, you have somebody watching your equipment?
No, my understanding is all the security is here to protect our right to be able to speak.
Both rights.
Both rights. Well, they're going through my stuff, sir, and I'm about to go get physical with this guy.
This is really expensive. Who bought this?
Hey, I'm asking you respectfully. You are doing the wrong thing. Please leave.
You're doing the wrong thing.
No, I'm not doing the wrong thing.
I'm asking you respectfully. You're doing the wrong thing.
I'm asking you to please leave.
This group here, please step down.
Is there a particular basis that you got and we don't?
Please.
How does that work? Why did they get public space? I thought this was public space too. On what basis did I get it? Sure, just right now.
Some of the protesters just tried to gain access to the bandstand, and at first the cops were letting them, and I worked with them, and they have now secured the bandstand. Thank you very much.
What is your intent?
My understanding is these guys are going to just come, the main march is going to come here.
Excuse me, sir.
Do you think?
Hello.
See, this is why we ask people to get a permit, because then we can actually have a standing to move people around. And when people don't abide by that, and they take it upon themselves to do these things, then we're put in a tough spot.
I appreciate what you do.
What I mean?
I got involved in the organization of this well after the application for the permit was submitted. Okay. There was a 10-day period that's advertised on the website, and well over a month had passed before we got notified that the permit was denied. I work with Masscan, who regularly gets delayed up until the last minute for the approval of their permits, and they bring tens of thousands of people here.
The permit process was complete 3 weeks ago.
But that was over a month.
That was actually reaffirmed yesterday in Springfield, in the Springfield court.
Yes, sir.
On a hearing for an injunction. So the reason we ask people to apply for permits is so that it gives us a leg to stand on when we ask people to move.
Sure.
So the reason we try to work with groups like your group and any group that wants to come up to a public space is so that we can have some sort of restrictions in place so that you're allowed to do what you need to do and they're allowed to do
sure.
what they're entitled to do. You understand that?
Yep.
So by not having a permit, by saying we're coming anyway, that puts us in a bad place. It puts you in a bad place, and it puts them in a bad place. It does nobody any good to not have a permit, to not do it the right way.
We're not trying to cause trouble.
Okay, but
These
you did.
people are
but
clearly
because
trying
of
to
what
cause
you did,
trouble.
it did cause trouble. It caused trouble for us.
It's beyond my pay grade, sir. I got involved trying to make this be as safe and as organized an event as I can.
But for you to say you're coming up to get physical with people, that puts us in a bad spot.
They
So
were
that's
putting
not
their
the-
hands on my equipment.
That's not the type of reaction we need from somebody who's representing this
The
organization.
police
Do you
were
understand?
standing by, sir.
Do you understand that?
I do.
Okay.
And if I have to maintain accountability for my equipment, then I'm going to.
And if you commit a crime in our presence,
I will not, sir.
that's going to
get
putting
it.
your hands on somebody is. Do you understand that?
I have property rights, and if they're going
No,
to
you
molest
don't.
my property,
No,
then
you- not with police officers
if
standing next
I
to
was
you.
asking for the police to intervene, they were telling me no.
No, that's not the case. We're up here now, buddy.
You are up here now. I appreciate it. Thank you. But it was only until I said I had to go assert my right to get my
that's not-
property
that's not
back that
entirely
the
true.
police got involved.
You know,
I have it all
if you
recorded, sir.
want- Good. I'm glad you do. So do we.
Thank you.
So do we.
I'm sure you do. From our group, I got a head count of approximately 60 heading over from the main march. And I heard, I don't know anything about it, that there is a second march that may have up to 30 or 40.
Okay, so you're going to be allowed to find that number of people up here.
We're not going to have them all up here.
All right, so the people coming up here, you're going to have to identify.
Yes, sir.
All right?
What I'll do is when the main organizer shows up, I'll identify him to you, and then maybe y'all can liaison with him, because he's, as far as the rank is concerned, he's higher up than me.
And he can sit down and point out the people that are around that.
Absolutely, yes, sir.
And then, so you expect 90 people total, you say, right?
My understanding.
All right. So then up here, you know, we'd like to accommodate you by having your group come up here to be up here, and someone has to be there to identify who's in
Yep.
the group. And for public safety purposes, we'd like to keep them separate, right?
I think it's only going to be the actual speakers up here.
Because that leaves the two groups mingling down here, which wouldn't be good for public safety.
Well, that's why we wanted to work with the city in advance. And as we were trying to call, I sent numerous emails to Superintendent Donovan, and we've made numerous phone calls to try to express our concerns, to try to organize this in advance. This is not the time to figure this out.
No, the time to figure it out is when you stepped away from the table and we talked about it.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay?
Yeah.
So don't keep laying it back on
I
that side,
contacted
Samson.
Superintendent Donovan that night, and I didn't hear anything back.
And you're the non-permanent people. That
Right. Well, I mean, you guys are going to do what you need to do, but I envision just the speakers up here.
Is this on, by the way?
It is on.
Oh, can you save that for us?
I'm absolutely saving it for my
What's your
purposes.
name?
My name, I'll give you my card, sir.
All right. Yeah, just please save it for us. Thank you so much.
This is not an adversarial thing.
No, this is
between-
not adversary.
Yeah,
We're
okay.
trying to work
trying
out
to
a
keep
problem
people
here,
safe.
so we're looking for help from
I
you.
want permanent events in the future. Like, this is going to happen
We would
again.
have loved to have a permanent event.
Yeah.
We would love
It
to
hap-
have
it
you
happened
gone through
before
with
I got
that. That
involved.
would've
Like I
been
told you over there,
perfect.
it gives us some footing to work with you guys and make this a safe event.
Yeah.
This puts us in a really bad spot
Sure.
when there's no permit. That puts us in a really tough spot.
I got an idea.
What's
So
up?
let's hear it.
No, I'm not talking to you guys.
I was here
Sorry,
last
sorry.
week.